What about now, GD? Can you hear anything now? So just clean these cows up. Hopefully the mic is working now. That's what I said before. Before you just said the mic wasn't working. So we installed a mod last night to which should keep the animals clean. Just want to see if it's going to work or not. So just clean all the animals up first. See how it goes. Not quite sure what's going on with the mic, if it's still playing up, but hopefully it'll sort itself out. I think I caught the wire last night and pulled out of the sound card. Hey Milton, how are you doing today? So hopefully this mod works. If it does, I'll put it onto the server as well. Save us having to keep cleaning animals up all the time. Hopefully that's multiplayer friendly. Just want to have a little experiment with our feeder wagon as well in a minute. See if I can cheat that. It's got to be an experiment worth trying if we can get free TMR mix. Let's just put the mixer wagon on here. Just want to see if it's going to work or not. It's another one of these little experiments I'm interested to try on here. I'm not quite sure what's going on with the mic. Hopefully it'll clear itself. Can't see anything out of place here. Don't know why Nightbot suddenly put that in there, but I'll have to have a look at that as well by the looks of it. Just want to try this out with our little silo over here, see if it fills this as well. No, it's filled a loader bucket with seed. That's exactly what I've just tried, GD. So it's filled a loader bucket with seed, but it won't do the wagon. So that's an interesting one. Let's find somewhere to put that seed now. Doesn't look like any of the cables have been caught for the mic, so I'm not quite sure what causes it. Unless I've broken it. I'll leave that there for now anyway. I've already set our little friend off down the other way here. All filled up and going again. Using the seed and fertiliser at a fast rate of knots down here. I want this one. Let's get this field finished. Just set this going on here. Because this is probably going to need filling up again before long as well. Yeah, I'll have to get that one downloaded, Milton. I've only got this one at the moment. Did get a few mods downloaded last night to look at. It's on the to-do list when I get a minute. The PC is just running a bit slow last night because I was trying to render quite a large video. Shouldn't take long, just get this field done. Has there actually been anything drop on the mod hub this afternoon? So I haven't had a chance to look yet today. A bit late home than I'd have liked, thanks to the little hiccup this morning with the forklift. I left an ornamental weed patch down there. Try and get rid of that. What's the mic sounding like now? Is it clear or is it still a bit fuzzy? We'll put this across to helper actually and leave that to sort this field out. And we'll move the combine out of the way and go elsewhere with that. So how that silage is doing in there. %. Not too sure what's going on in that case. Well, I'll have to have a look at that after the stream. It's going to be a very long one today. Alright, let's get this up to our wheat field. I think I can get there without taking that off the front. So obviously this field is going to need drilling as well. Can't do that with the combine parked in the middle of it. Looks like we've got a few more weeds there as well to deal with. It's always good if you got tracks you can get a combine down with a header on the front. Saves a bit of time. Fit through there. Just. Okay, which helper's finished? Because neither of them should have finished yet. Really? Guessing that's the one on the drill, not the other one. Tree there. Let's find our helper, which is apparently finished. I think you're running about 10 or 15 seconds behind what I'm doing at the moment on here. Looking at the iPad beside me. No, it doesn't, Milton. That's the last thing the game needs. Mind you, it'd be something bigger to put in the pond. Haven't tested all the ponds out on here for depth yet. We'll have to get another vulture and see how we get on. Let's see how far we get round here. The answer is not very in the state that's in. Combine's really slowed down now. It's in desperate need of a service by the looks of that. Yeah, I'll probably take the server down and put that pond on there yet. So you'll gain another pond to put on there to hide things in, if you want one. See what other mods I can add into that. Got a few in mind. Just that bit. Bit uneven there. There you go, just give up with this for a minute. Make a slight alteration to the combine. How that's behaving. I think our combine would benefit from a quick trip to the workshop for this. A bit painful at the minute at that speed. See how much this thing's going to cost to do up. Quite a bit, I'd imagine. Might see if I can have another play with this map Friday and GE if there's still been no updates released for it. Wrong one. Let's try that again. Yeah, that's not exactly cheap. Not that we can actually do too much combine at the next we haven't got a trailer to use. See if we can just get the header done now. What that's going to pick up on here. Hope that'll go back up to its normal speed now. I suppose we'd always get a and N, a T and an S series into the pond on there just to give a nice selection of pond ornaments, Milton. Even missed that sign, that's a miracle. You should hit that one. Let's try this again. See how we get on this time. Hope that'll be a bit quicker now. That's a bit better forward speed wise. So you're filling the tank up quickly on here. Just fill this tank up and not much we can do with this until we've got a trailer back. Unless I buy another trailer. There's actually a trailer I wouldn't mind just having a look at, so we may well do that. Don't blame you, Milton, much better tasting tractor then. Because there may be some nice blue ones going to be put on the server at some point. What I downloaded last night. I'll show them to you in a few minutes, once we just filled this grain tank. So they are installed on here now. Just depends what size tractor you're looking for when you change that one. Little steep hills in the corner here again. So we can get too far up here before that's full. Yeah, old school blue ones, Milton. Well, that's an interesting time. They both run out of something at the same time. So we just fill this up, then we'll have to sort both the helpers out. At least the combine's going back at the old speed now. There's going to be a fair amount of wheat come off this field by the looks of this. Keep us busy for a little while. One might keep the helper busy for a little while when that goes on to the job. So I've got something else in mind. chat there, not watching the combine. Well, I think these two will fit the bill, Milton, or the ones I've got on here. And that one has run out of potatoes. Let's get across there now. Let's go and fill this up with seed and fertiliser by the looks of it. So it's got the biggest chunk of this field done now. I'll take the little shortcut again. Bit of rough ground there that couldn't do. That isn't sorted on the upgraded map. I'll have to just sort that out myself. Getting to know where the dodgy patches are now to sort out. Let's just get our free fertiliser again. Imagine we're going to need another couple of tankfuls of this yet. Might have to have a look for some mods what can cope with fertiliser now. Doing a tank what could cope with this. A bit easier then. I'll just fill this up with seed. Might as well set the helper off back up this end of the field then. Wasn't too far from the other end when it stopped. Certainly getting through our trailer full of seed now. It's a good job it hasn't cost anything, otherwise it'd be a waste of time doing this contract. Still got a big chunk of the field to do going the other way yet. Yeah, I have, Milton. I did manage to get a quick look at them when I got home. I haven't had a chance to reply yet, or even look at them properly. I will do once I'm done on here. So I see what you mean by it's an old proper Bedford one anyway. Doesn't look in bad condition for its age. I think that's nearly full again now. Welcome back, GD. Just had to fill our cheap potato planter up again. How many of these misbits we're going to have to fill in? Got this tree there. Try not to hit that too often. Seems to sort that little problem out. Ah, that's good. Don't know what went on with it. All I've done is unplug it, plug it in again and wiggle the wire. I think I might have caught it last night and just pulled it a bit. It's only a headset one, so it's not exactly the best sort. I'll do for the moment, unless I break it. Where's our other one? Just going to fill this one up as well. So what have we all been up to today then? Had a good day? Just have to quickly tab out a second. Hey Michael, how you doing? Okay. What's the picture quality like at the moment, everyone? Just getting something flash up I had to just have a look at. Is it still working, GD? So if someone could just let me know what the video quality is like, please, because I'm getting a red bar on YouTube at the minute. YouTube is telling me it's not in the best of health, but everything is looking good on the iPad and everything, so I don't know what's going on. I thought, Michael, you've run Milton, you're about 10 seconds behind picture quality, or where I am, but everything looks good on what I can see as well. Not quite sure what YouTube is trying to tell me. Let's fill that up. Certainly a quick way to fill up and get our free seed from the other one. It's not registering the drill at the moment. There it is. Thought we'd lost our free seed supply for a minute there. Set this back on a helper. I'll get back to what I was going to have a look at then. Still want the crops to start growing before we got that field finished up here. I thought you'd be impressed with the difference 1080 makes, GD. That's a huge difference when I went from the TV to a HD monitor on mine. You think it looks good before, as you say, but get it on the monitor, then you realise just how bad it was. Yeah, let me just set the helper gun, Milton. I'll get onto those new tractors I put in. You might have already seen them elsewhere. It's one or two people have been using them in videos. Or one brand, sort of them anyway. Yeah, I know what you mean, GD. My smaller 24-inch monitor is HD, but it's nowhere near the same quality HD as what the bigger one is. Should have two of the bigger ones. It's a big difference in image quality between the two of them. Right. So the new mods I installed then. I think they're probably in this one. So we've got these ones I put in. Got a nice little setup there. Starting with a 5640, 6640, 7740, 7840, 8240 and 8340 Fords with standard wheel weights, wide tyres. It gets better with the wheel equipment. Wide tyres and weights, rear twin wheels, narrow tyres, and then obviously not on this one, unfortunately. There should have been another tyre option there. So you got air filter or not. Nokian, Michelin. There we go. Some real wide tyres there in the Michelin setup. I think there's another option yet if my mouse starts to play ball. How's that for a nice set of ones? Yeah, I know it is, GD. But it's got slightly different wheel options to the in-game one. So you've got Terra tyres there as well. Different options for wide ones there. It says Ford on it, so it's got to be worth it. So we put that one may go on the server. Wrong button. Or we've actually got the this in-game one as well, which has been modified. For some reason my mouse doesn't like going round the... Goes up alright, doesn't go... My mouse is an absolute nightmare for some reason doing this. Don't know why it doesn't register, but it just does not like registering the movement. So again, my mouse is not playing ball. Let's try that again. So I think this one comes with the same options. Engine setup, front loader, wheel setup. Got all the standard Trelleborg ones, then we've got the Nokian and the Michelin ones. So I think that one would definitely look quite good sitting on a game somewhere. Guessing you could see a hope for that one, hum for that one as well, GD, somewhere. Yeah, I don't know what is, but that gets annoying. I can't scroll around it. Put front loader attacher on as well if we want. Air filter. Try to work out what that's doing. Something to do with the beacon. Yeah, so that's beacons, that first one. Beacons, raised air filter, front loader, engine setup, and the usual tyre and wheel brands, but I think that one will be finding the hum somewhere looking like that. To go with that, I've also got in another pack on here. It's also 2 weight packs. So with centre marking pole or without, so got a nice set of weights which matches the tractors as well, which is a nice touch. So I think that could be found a hum for, as you say, Milton. That will replace the Vulture quite nicely. I think Dagwin has been using the Ford version on one of his series. I can find a hum for that one, definitely. So, trailer I was going to have a look at was the mod one which came out the other day. Yeah, I've got a few mic issues at the minute. SG, it has been mentioned. I don't quite know what's going on with it. At least it is working now, it wasn't to begin with. So actually going to have a look at this trailer, the one which came out the other day. See what we had on here. So we got it as a muck spread as well if you want it. Trelleborg Michelin tyres, wide tyres, standard tyres. So it doesn't look a bad trailer, that one. Oh, have a look at that at some point as well. So I'll have a look at, I haven't looked at the mod hub yet today to see what's on there, if anything. The one I was thinking of having to play with was one of the tree harvesters. Definitely not to buy though, at that price. It's a little bit on the slow side to get to any trees, unfortunately. But I think we better just check on the helpers again before I do any more there. Just check on the other helper, as it pinged at me a minute ago. It's getting through seed and fertiliser at a vast rate of knots now. Dare I ask what that helper is doing at the minute? Right. I think I'm going to stop that because that's up to something that shouldn't be. You're too young to get stressed yet, SG. Shouldn't get stressed at your age. Set that going again because I don't quite know what that was up to, but wasn't what it should be, that's for certain. Just clear this one up out of the way. See what bits are missed on here. Not much in that direction. There might be something in this corner. Get that little bit. Get that folded up and off this field. Right, so if we ought to try that mod trailer, we'll have to have a tractor to put on it. That's probably why he's annoyed Milton. He saw the pond ornament. Back on this other field out of my way for now. Nice little wood there. I don't think we'll attack that with a tree harvester. Right. Let's have a look at that trial then to try. I'm going to want the tractors to put on it as well. So, wide tyres. Put on those wide tyres. Afternoon, Dale. How are we doing today? I think just to have a look, see. There's only one tractor I think we can try to put on it. It's gonna have to be done, I think. I think we're going to have to try this one on that trailer. See what it looks like. With the front weights on it. Hopefully all that lot has spawned. And there's a chance to... Okay, that's why it's reversed down the field, is try not to hit the tree. The Ford is on Mod Hoster. That's where I got from SG. Right, let's try again with a helper. It's obviously one of their moods today. Sounds like they might have done something to the engine sound on this as well. Nice little trailer to put on this tractor. Somehow think we may need a bigger tractor on this when we load it. But we have black smoke anyway. I have a feeling this tractor may struggle a bit up this hill with this thing. At least it's got the right engine sound to it now. It doesn't quite sound like the 7840 I used to drive. I know this is an 8340. One I used to drive had something extra bolted under the bonnet, just to give it a little bit more horsepower. This is the latest version of it, which was I found last night. There's 2 or 3 other versions on there by the same person. I think this would look good with the Kuhn drill wrapped around it. Might have to try that at some point. Well, this map is a bit on the large side for that 4-metre Kuhn drill, unfortunately. I think one of the changes on this one was the seat suspension being added to it. I certainly got the engine sounds right on this. Have you not, Milton? A couple of 7840s I've driven, but never 82 or 83. Any of the smaller ones. A few 10 series, a few 1000 series ones. 7810 on the farm I first worked on, and 6610, 6600, 5000, couple of super majors. My late father used to sell the 10 series Fords in the 80s. Quite a few sales brochures on them as well. Haven't yet installed the other mod that you linked to earlier, Dal, what I downloaded, and the chance to do that yet. Let's see how well this thing pulls the trailer up the field. I have a feeling the Deutz may have to come out again, or one of the other tractors. Get to that bit. Checking mod host every day at the minute, see if there's a updated version of this out. Try that map, see what they've done to it. Toyota and Sammy are two that and Lamborghini for that matter, the three I've not had anything to do with. There just aren't enough of them about over here. Can't even tell you the nearest dealer for two of them. Like on this track, that's for certain. I think I'll be taking the server down to put them on there, hoping they're multiplayer friendly. Seem a bit better now than you can in the shop. Look good on them tyres, that's for certain. Get that one emptied out into there. Go and check on the potato planter again, so that was getting down on seed and fertiliser. Alright. Nearest ag school from here tends to run a mix of several different older brands. Then we've got a few Massey's and John Deere's or other things lying about in there as well. Just stay with this till that runs out of seed, which won't be that many minutes by the looks of that. We'll fill up with seed and fertiliser again. Maybe not, 'cause the game has just crashed. That's a good start. Not quite sure what happened there. One thing's for certain, we've lost a little bit of what we've just done looking at this. So, last time it saved was before we bought the Ford and the trailer, unfortunately. Looking at how much money was in it. Let's see what's where on here. That's where it saved last time. Good job I got the 15-minute autosave. It broke itself. I wasn't doing a thing at the time. So we'd only just filled this up then when that saved last time. So not quite sure what caused that. That's the second time this map has crashed while we've been streaming up. It's half the reason I keep the save intervals so short. Where's our fem loader? So I've been playing a little while. If that was not going to work, I'd imagine we would see something along the front of these troughs by now. There's nothing in that one. Got the chickens. Okay, catch you later, Milton. Nothing in front of that one, so that mod is obviously working. So animal clean obviously works. Do those animals actually need anything? There's still a good chunk of that field left there yet. What's actually saying 57% done. Is the other big one gone now? No, that's still there as well. Still tempted to take that one. I'll leave it for now. Is they alright for everything? They're alright for everything. That's a lie, so we haven't got to feed anything at the moment. We have got to do some weeding though, I think. No, we hadn't finished it when it saved. Let's fill this up with seed again. Job I checked that. So it saved a bit sooner than I thought it had. I think what I'll do is I'll get this up the yard and we'll leave it there for today. I'll redo what the game just lost off camera anyway. Hopefully it won't crash again. I'll have a look at my mic as well and see what's up with that. Hopefully it's nothing too much. The headset is only 2 months old. Can do without another expense just at the moment. So what I'll do is I'll leave that to fill up and I'll leave it there for today. So thank you for watching, and I will probably see you on our stream again on Friday at the moment. So I'm in Cambridge tomorrow and I don't think I'll be back in time to have a go tomorrow afternoon. So thank you for watching, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.